And shout out to the defense, man. Yes, I know we didn't get no turnovers, but we didn't give up over 200 yards passing throughout the whole game, and we got 2 sacks. The pass rush was a little bit non-existent the whole game, other than, of course, Max Crosby. And Jerry Tillery got a sack. But come on, where the hell was Tyree Wilson? When he went in there, he was so slow off the ball. He was damn near 2-3 seconds behind everyone else. What's up, Raider Nation? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button. We're on our way to 1,000 subscribers and we're almost there. And also, if you already subscribed, like the video, hit that bell so you're notified every time I come out with a brand new video. And also, leave me a comment. Let me know if you like what I'm doing or if you don't. Well, what's up, Raider Nation? Let me know how y'all feel. How does it feel to be 1-0, baby? We went up to Mile High and we smacked that Denver donkey ass. Now that makes it 7 straight wins that the Raiders have against the Broncos. The Broncos haven't beaten the Raiders since they were known as the Oakland Raiders. That's 3 long seasons, and we're about to make it 4 after we beat them in January. First and foremost, what was up with all them late hits you guys were doing on us, especially on Jimmy G? On the first drive of the game, you guys went to his head and almost knocked him out of the game. He had to come out for 2 straight plays. That was some BS. And then at the last drive, when you guys knocked out Jacoby Myers, that hit was so vicious, man. Is he promoting that type of play? Because he was known to bring that type of play to New Orleans. He was suspended for a full year because of the Bounty Gate situation. So for him to come out to Denver in his first game, they play like this, that speaks volumes. But as far as the Raiders, I'm really happy that we came out with this victory. Our defense really showed up this game. As a team, we committed 10 penalties, something I'm very disgusted about. That's not winning football. We're not going to win 10, 11 games by committing that many penalties every game. Thankfully, the Broncos committed just as many. But if they would have been a clean game, if they would have made those 2 penalties, those 2 late hits on us, we're talking about a whole different ball game. And shout out to the defense, man. Yes, I know we didn't get no turnovers, but we didn't give up over 200 yards passing throughout the whole game, and we got 2 sacks. The pass rush was a little bit non-existent the whole game, other than, of course, Max Crosby. And Jerry Tillery got a sack. But come on, where the hell was Tyree Wilson? When he went in there, he was so slow off the ball. He was damn near 2-3 seconds behind everyone else. I know it's only his first game, but it was a terrible showing. For him to come out like that, we got to expect more from our first-round draft pick, guys. That was unacceptable. Yes, I know it's only his first game. The Mile High, elevation, everyone's going to make excuses, but I wasn't impressed. Now when you go up and get him for the 7th overall pick, that's not 7 overall pick worthy. When Jalen Carter was right there, and we all know how he did in his first game. He got a sack, 8 pressures, led the league, but hey, that's neither here nor there. And a big shout out to Jimmy Garoppolo. In the 4th quarter, you could really tell that Josh McDaniels has trust in this guy. Why that is? Because on 3rd down, when we had to either run the ball to run out that clock, he called up a pass play and Jimmy ran it twice. So for him to call up some pass plays when it's an obvious running situation, that shows some ballsy moves by your coach, that he trusts your quarterback, that he's willing to put the game on the line, to give the ball to Jimmy Garoppolo, and for him to win the game with his legs. That speaks volumes. Even Josh Jacobs came out. He even said in the post-game interview that he respects any quarterback that is willing to put his body on the line to win the game. So, big shout out to Jimmy Garoppolo. And as far as this defense goes, guys, yes, I know we only got 2 sacks. The pass rush was a little bit non-existent, but shoot, we were sticky with that coverage. Like I said, we didn't give up over 200 yards passing. We didn't give up them big chunk plays, them 30, 40-yard plays. Shoot, the longest pass play we gave up was only 21 yards. And as far as rushing, we only gave up a 12-yard run. That was the longest run we gave up. Other than that, they were getting 2, 3, 4-yard gains. I was really impressed by this running defense and this passing defense. So I know we didn't get no turnovers, but the turnovers will come. Especially when you got Max Crosby and they're causing havoc, the turnovers will come. And if you guys watch the Buffalo game against the Jets, who is our next opponent, Josh Allen committed 4 turnovers, 3 interceptions, and 1 fumble. So he's going to put the ball in harm's way, and it's just up to us to come down with it. So I expect at least 1 or 2 turnovers this weekend against the Buffalo Bills. But that will be in the preview video coming up in the next few days. So be on the lookout for that video, guys. And something that I really noticed is the tackling on this team. You know, every time the Broncos would catch the ball, or as soon as they would make contact with the Raiders defender, we would stop them right in their tracks and take them straight to the ground. You know, plenty times on 3rd down, Marcus Epps, Devin Diablo, they would get a guy in open field and we would take him straight to the ground. Before he would either make a move and they would get the 1st down, we would be like, damn, we almost had him. But not yesterday, guys. We made all the stops right when we needed to. Something I was really impressed with. This tackling was top notch. You know, big shout out to Trayvon Merrick, Marcus Epps, Devin Diablo, Jacorian Bennett, Robert Spillane. You know, all these guys really showed up, especially in the tackling. I know Jacorian Bennett gave up that big pass play. It wasn't a completed pass. It was a passing interference, which ended up being a touchdown. But you know what? Other than that, he was spot on. He was making all his tackles in open field. Even when the running back would bounce the ball to the outside, right when he would bounce it out from the defensive end, our corners were right there to stop him. You know, Nate Hobbs was there, Marcus Epps, Jacorian Bennett. These guys were all up there making tackles. They were very physical at the line. That is something that is very good, guys. To have your corners, your defensive backs making tackles in the backfield and at the line of scrimmage, that shows you that they're not scared to get their bodies in there to make some tackles. That shows you that this team is trending, this defense specifically is trending in the right direction, and I'm excited to see what we got in store for this defense this year. Definitely. You know, I want to send my prayers out to Jakobi Meyers. You know, that was a vicious hit he took. You know, more than likely he's going to be out this week. You know, with the NFL really trying to keep it safe with what happened with Tua last year, whenever someone goes into concussion protocol, they're out a minimum of 1 week. It's very rare that they bounce back very fast and they come out. You know, last year Tua got hurt and he came back on a Thursday night game and he got hurt that game. And you know what? The NFL world was very upset about that. So they're trying to be very big on player safety. So don't expect Jakobi Meyers this week against the Buffalo Bills. Expect some Hunter Renfrow, you know, maybe some Michael Mayer. He didn't get no targets this week, but hey, we got a different opponent. We're going to need all hands on deck this week. And something else that I wanted to point out was Josh Jacobs. Yes, he wasn't the normal Josh that averages 90 yards against the Broncos and gets a touchdown or 2. Yes, I know that wasn't Josh yesterday. But you know what he did? He showed up in the 4th quarter when we needed him most. When it was time to run that clock out, we handed the ball off to Jacobs, and he got them 1st downs. So big shout out to Josh. You know, he's not up to full speed. He did get 19 carries, but he's not up to full speed. Expect him in the next few weeks to start bumping up them carries up to 25, 30. And then we're going to really see the real Josh Jacobs from last year. We're going to need him this week against Buffalo. So that's it for this video, guys. Let me know in the comments how y'all feel about this week. How excited are you guys that we're in 1st place in the division? All the teams lost in our division. We're the only ones that won. We're 1-0. You know, top of the AFC West. I'm ecstatic. It's a long season, but it's a great way to start. You know, next we got Buffalo. Let me know in the comments how you guys feel. Are we going to upset Buffalo? Are we going to go all the way to Buffalo and upset them at their home opener? Let me know in the comments. And until next time, Raider Nation, peace.